What's up? It's your favorite YouTuber, saving the world one video at a time. Yeah, I've ingratiated myself with that title because I care about the world. I care about the people, and you got to start at home first, but then once you have a solid foundation, you go out and you reach as many people as you can. And when I'm talking about saving the world, let me be very clear and concise, especially given the fact that this is a reaction video to the richest pastors in the world. This is actually a comprised, I pulled this information from a top 20 list. I'll show you the gentleman that was, good enough to put this information together for us. It's very, very, very current information. It is an approximate value, but again, it's very, very recent information. And this is my reaction to the top 20 wealthiest pastors in the world. And believe it or not, I'm going to show you how when you really look at everything and you really take into consideration all that Africa geographically covers, more than half of the wealthiest preachers in the world live right here in Africa. What do we say about that? What do we do about that? Let's look at it. Let's look at the proof. Let me do a little screen sharing so I can jump right into this information and we can talk about it. We can talk about it. We can talk about it. So, I'm actually going to start my screen sharing now. And I want us to take a look at this gentleman here to my left, right in front of you, of course. I'm not going to butcher their names, but I'm going to start in descending order, if you will. So out of 20, he actually come ahead. He actually is ahead of the Juanita Bynums of the world, the Joyce Myers of the world. He's at number 18. At number 18. So let's see how much money he's rolling in at number 18. Let's take another look here. Make sure that we got our screen sharing all set. And this is what this gentleman is rolling in at number 18. He's worth $12 million. And we just now getting started. As one of my other YouTubers say, we hadn't even had breakfast yet. So let's talk about it. Let's look at the number 17. Let's look at number 17. Number 17 on the list. Make sure my screen sharing is all set and ready, locked and loaded, as they say. This gentleman is number 17. And what are we going to, didn't mean to do that. And what are we going to find in terms of his net worth? He's worth 15 million. Now, one thing that just strikes me is like very jaw-dropping is the fact that out of this list, which again, when you take in the total geographical range, land mass, if you will, of Africa, is actually more than half of the wealthiest pastors. When you start from 20 and move your way to number 1, are actually the wealthiest pastors in the world. More than half. Jaw-dropping, because we all know what I have to say in terms of Africa and its resources and the people, working sun up to sundown. Heart goes out to my brothers and sisters, and they consistently looking for a way to make it. In the meantime, you have some of the fattest, rolling with the big dogs, as some may say, patting their pockets, pastors rolling in the dough in a land where people are working sun up to sundown, saying, how can we be like the West? How can we get more money come in? How can we make that step, make that move into the future per se? Well, again, we're only at number 17. We're only at number 17. So let's take a look at number 16. Let's take a look at number 16. There he is. There he is. I didn't touch on it, but I want to touch on it now. I was about to go in that direction. Interesting enough, out of essentially approximately half of the half that's in Africa. So in essence, you have 20 richest, again, it's a list comprised of 20 richest pastors in the world. More than half live here, right here in Africa, are Africans. And then you take all that in consideration, and you have half of them that live in Nigeria. Man, should nobody be asking for nothing in Nigeria? I mean, my goodness, they roll in the dough like this? They roll in the dough like this? Nah, bro. Nah, bro. All my people should be living good in Nigeria. All my people should be living good in Nigeria. So this guy, let's see how much dough he rolling in. Let's see how much dough he rolling in. Make sure we get a screen sharing. There we go. I ain't got to say that every time. I apologize, y'all. There you are. 19 million. 19 million. We started at approximately 12 million. We done worked our way up to 19 million. Let's see how far this ladder get, because, you know, they be talking about some money coming. If I know who they got it from, you know, I don't know what they said. I'm going to be transparent with you. I haven't heard most of these ministers. I say most of them. I've heard some of them, you know, here and there throughout the years. But this is not about, oh, I've done the research, I know the source. I'm talking about the heart of the matter. Let's not, you know, major in the minors, as some may say. What does that mean? Let's not try to talk about all the, well, they get their money from here, they're doing this, they set these things up. All I'm saying, if more than half of the wealthiest pastors in the world reside in Africa, this great place should be in better shape when it comes to what the people feel that is tangible wealth. Because again, we all know in regards to tangible wealth being what Africa has. The world needs Africa. The world has always needed Africa, and Africa don't need the world. But when it comes to this westernized system, this dollar, this net worth that I'm throwing up and showing to all my people, this is what I want you guys to hone in on. Let's see who's at number 15. A lot of you all may be very well informed of this gentleman. He's at number 15. Let's see how much he's rolling in. Let's see how much he's rolling in. Let's see how much he's rolling in. There you go. There you go. There you go. 25 million. 25 million. But I can assure you all, we are just getting started. I promise you, we're just getting started. Because some of these numbers, like I say, I'm like, okay, I know I'm being a little redundant. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna fly through this information and then save my comments, because I can almost talk on each one of them, because it's just so puzzling. It's just so puzzling. So let's see who's at number 11. Let's see who's at number 11. This gentleman, he's in South Africa. I don't know where all of them at, but I did make a note or two specifically at number 11 and number 9, because I recall, obviously, as I was reviewing the information, and I made a note. He's at number 9. He's at number 11. He's in South Africa. And let's see how much dough he has rolled in and continues to roll in. He's rolled in 30 million. 30 million. Where is all this money going, y'all? I mean, please tell me in the comment sections. You know what I really want y'all to tell me? Especially if you reside here on the great, you know, I don't like to say continent, because, you know, it's that root word, colonized and all that, the code. But on this great land mass, as we all know, is Africa. Please drop in the comments and let me know, have you got any of this money? I want to know, have you seen any of this money? This young lady, She's in South Africa as well. I did make a note of that. She's in South Africa as well. Let's see how much dough she's rolling in. Let's see how much dough this young lady is rolling in. 35 million. 35 million. Pretty good gig, right? Preaching Jesus for 35 million. Wow. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. That's only at number 9. Let's go and let's visit number 8. Let's see what's going on in the number 8 spot. Let's see what's going on in the number 8 spot. We have a young man named Enoch. Straight from the Bible. They say Enoch, what, went to heaven? Didn't even, Enoch got to heaven. I ain't even gonna go there. I will go there, man. Well, I don't go there. I ain't thinking about that right now. But his name is Enoch. Let's see what Enoch doing. Let's see what Enoch is doing. Enoch, about 39 million. Wow. 39 million. A lot of these people are young too, you know, relatively speaking. I'm 42, you know, a lot of these people are young, relatively speaking. Let's see where we fall at in the number 5 position. Let's see where we fall at the number 5 position. Again, folks, I don't want y'all to fail me on this. If you've gotten any of this money, let me know. Let me know if you're getting, hold on. Let me know if you're getting some of Chris's whopping $50 million. Please let me know. If you've gotten some of this 50, especially if you're in Nigeria. Like, I haven't been in Nigeria, but all I know is like, the street should be paid in gold in Nigeria. Let's just keep it real. The street should be paid in gold in Nigeria. I mean, they should have went ahead and brought that heaven to earth. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? Because I promise you, when you look up this, at least 4 to 5, maybe even 6 of these cats, they live in Nigeria. I mean, wow. So let's take a look. I said I was gonna say my comments, but man, you know, some things I can't help myself right now. I'm enjoying the content. I'm enjoying the content. I really am. So this gentleman. Now I have to go here. You know, I have to go here. Because when I saw this picture, one thing came to my mind. I want to be a baller, shot caller, 20-inch rounds, and never get laid at night. Oh, Charlie, I want to be a baller, shot caller, 20-inch rounds. 60 million. I think he in Nigeria too. No. I think he in Zimbabwe. You guys can research it. I think it is Zimbabwe though. But let me know if you're in Zimbabwe. Let me know if you done got any of this $60 million. Let me know if you got any of this $60 million. I want to know. Holla at you, man. I want to know. Let's see. And let's have a drum roll, please. Number 1. Oh my goodness. Look at number 1. Number 1. Now, again, I don't remember the location, but if you live in the country, if you live across the street, if you live in the neighborhood, if you live on the same side of town, family, if you live on the same side of town as this gentleman right here, please let me know if you done seen any of this 150 million shebangs. Let me know if you done received any of this $150 million. I mean, my goodness, 150 million. Everybody in Africa should have been touched in some shape, form, or fashion. You know, don't get it twisted. And don't get it twisted. I'm not one that's for spending other people's money. Never have. I've never received any, you know, government loans. I've never received any like what was known as welfare in the West or some form of aid. I'm not that guy. I sincerely have, I don't want to say got out the mud because that term is overused, but I've worked for what I've got, you know, and I haven't pimped a system in any shape, form, or fashion. You can't find my name on any documents in that respect. I ain't even ever got unemployment, homeboy. I mean, it just is what it is. I mean, sometimes one time I applied for it, but it just didn't go through, man. It just is what it is. But I say those things to say, and I ain't saying this so knock on that, man. There's a time and there's a way where you can maximize those things. I'm just saying it didn't work out for me. I've been consistent and moving from one area to the next, so I just kept it moving, looking for opportunities. But what I am saying is that this guy has 150 million. He's known as the wealthiest pastor in the world, and he lives right here in the great land of Africa. This guy surpasses the late that name 700 Club man coming to me. His name is Robert something or Rob something, Patrick Robinson, something like that. I think it's Patrick Robinson. He even surpasses TD Jakes, 150 million. I need to know, bro. These people could just get together themselves and change everything in Africa. Come on, man. This ball player money. You know what I'm saying? This LeBron contract. You know, this 3-4 season for LeBron. I mean, this is money, bro. And all of them live right here in Africa. Come on, man. Tell me your thoughts in the comment section. I had to do this. I've been stewing on this one. And you know what? I told you, I know y'all know how to count because I know my audience is very smart. That's 10, right? I told you it's a list comprised of the top 20, right? Well, let's go ahead and take a look at what I would consider the unhonorable mention. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna tell you how I feel. You know, I ain't one that's for some cap and gonna toe the line. I'm just gonna tell you how I feel, bro, because it is what it is, you know. Do your due diligence. I've told you how I felt about religion, but my goodness. Wow. Why? Because he's technically deemed to be from Israel, and anyone that knows about geography in and of itself, you know, the Middle East, I reference this in many of my videos, is a political term that's utilized because technically it's Africa because it's on the same continental plate as Africa. How much is Mr. Benny Hinn rolling in? How much is Mr. Benny Hinn rolling in? 42 million. 42 million. And Benny Hinn is a lot older. He's been in the game for a minute, which there reminds me, what in the world are these pastors doing in Africa? Most of the people I just showed you, they are younger than Benny Hinn, and they rolling it in. You tell me what's really going on. I want to know. All right, that's all I got for y'all. I ain't got much to say, man. The information is self-explanatory. I'm going to go ahead and give y'all the Mr. 150 million guy again because I want to make sure that y'all know what he looked like. So, you know, you might pass him on the street. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, bro, come on, man. Like, let's collaborate. We need to do something. We need to do something for the motherland. So I'm gonna end the video with him. Like it, subscribe it, share it, you know, do all those magnificent things. In the meantime, I look forward to getting with you on the next video.